What can we expect from your flagship annual sale, and what kind of response are you looking forward to?
See, Amazon Great Indian Festival is, as you know, is most awaited shopping event of the year. So, and every year we try to make it bigger, even more impactful, and we believe in our 2025 edition is going to be the most special edition ever. We have almost 1.7 million sellers who look forward to this event to make make the business a lot bigger. It actually is super critical for them, and with some of the recent development that government has made, that has made it even more exciting for our sellers and brand partners. So we are very excited about it. Our sellers are even more excited about it, and we are looking forward to make it the most special Amazon Great Indian Festival that customers have seen.
And what categories are expected to drive most part of the growth?
See, our endeavor has always been to ensure that Amazon Great Indian Festival is for every budget, every customer segment, every type of need. So whether it is smartphone or fashion and beauty, whether home decor, whether some artisan products coming from some small seller, or it is something that is like large appliances. Across all the product categories, we expect and we anticipate a very strong uptick and spike. And in the beginning, when we start, then obviously there is always more focus on large, large price point products. So whether it's smartphones or electronics or laptops or washing machine or refrigerators, and as the event progresses, as we get into further deeper into the festive season, it moves to fashion and beauty, home and kitchen and home decor. And as we get even closer to the to Diwali, it becomes diyas and festive clothing and all kind of decorative items. So throughout the I would say throughout Amazon Great Indian Festival, we see different product categories getting more focus from the customers. But overall, there is always something. I mean, a lot of festive gifting around dry fruits and those kind of products also, and sweets, and that also starts coming a lot. So across product categories we see, but the phasing might vary depending on early part of the event to the later part of the event.
And what is Amazon doing to cater to the anticipated surge in demand during these festivities in terms of gig workers, in terms of fulfillment centers and sort centers?
So we prepare for this thing for entire year. So if you look at this year, we started preparing and investing into our infrastructure, as you said, for our delivery associate and fulfillment center associate. We have invested this year. This year alone, we have invested more than 2,000 crore rupees to ensure the well-being of our delivery associate and fulfillment center associates, sort center associates. Also to expand capacity, to invest in technology to make our operations faster, so that customers can get faster and more reliable delivery. We have also constantly looked at even I would say last few months we have opened 45 new delivery centers, and all that investment is to ensure that our customer get the best ever delivery speed, most reliable delivery across the vast selection, the biggest selection in the country, and to 100% pin codes in India. I mean, we are not there to serve only top cities and top metros across 100% of the pin codes. We also opened something called Ashray Center, which I'm very excited about. Uh, what it happens is, like, if you look at it, our delivery associates, go across, right? It could be very hot season, it could be rainy season, and they need some place for them to, just recuperate, right? Get some cold water, have some refreshment, maybe charge their mobile phone, talk to their families, and just rest a little bit, right? Catch their breath. And we opened those ashray centers, and not only we thought that it is not important that only Amazon delivery associate get that benefit, so we have opened it to all delivery associates. They could be working for any company, even our competitors, but they can also come and get the same facilities and be taken care of. So yeah.
That's a wonderful initiative, Mr. Saurabh. Shifting gears now, with the government of India recently approving the two slab GST structure, how do you see this impacting Amazon's operations and overall e commerce in India?
It's amazing. I think what the government has done is very progressive reform. It actually is going to positively impact customers, seller ecosystems, as well as overall economy. Um, One, obviously, because the rate reduction, sellers and brands can offer a lot more better, or deals. I mean, just to give you an example, we are going to have more than 1 lakh product that are going to be never before seen prices, lowest ever prices of the year. It also enables something which has been our small sellers have been asking for, tier 2 3 sellers. I mean, more than 70% of our sellers are based out of these towns, right? um, they had this, and especially small sellers have the problem that, the state that they are in, they can, have their products and service there, but if they want to sell across the country, they had to set up physical offices in across all the states that they want to sell in. Now it is not possible for small sellers to be able to do that, right? Very expensive, very cumbersome. And government has reformed where they don't need to do that, they can do it virtually. And this is game changing, because what's going to happen is that now a small seller in tier 2 tier 3 town can sell across the country, and enable, and it's possible for them to offer fast speed, because now the product can be in any state and can be shipped locally to the customer. So that empowers them. I think this like truly democratizes digital commerce for small sellers, tier 2 tier 3 sellers. So we are very excited about it, sellers are even more excited about it. We have already started making changes in our internal systems to incorporate these new revised GST codes, so the sellers can very easily start taking advantage of these reduced rates, and there is very smooth transition on 22nd September when it happens. So yeah.
And what kind of changes and transition do you expect in terms of reduced cost in logistics, in warehousing, and in delivery, which will thereby also increase customer experience?
Yes, absolutely, you are right. Because what happens is that if a seller can put his product in Amazon fulfillment center across the state, there are two things that are going to happen. One, delivery can be faster to the customer, and customers love that, so they buy more. So that is one benefit. Second is the delivery charge, that is or the expenses in shipping, because you're shipping locally versus across the country, makes it even so it's faster and cheaper. So obviously when you improve productivity like this, see, economy always grows when productivity grows, and this is a direct there's going to be direct positive impact of these changes on the overall economy of the country.
Mr. Saurabh, talking about AI, it has become an inevitable part of our lives today. How is Amazon applying and deploying AI in its operations to streamline your operations, inventory planning, forecasting demand, cutting down logistics costs?
See, AI has been something that we have been, working on behind the scenes for last 25 years. It's integrated in every aspect of what we do. So, for example, I'll start from sellers, because they power the whole flywheel, Amazon flywheel. All our sellers, have two needs. One, they want to easily list their products, where because they have to provide all this information to list those products, and Amazon ensures that you know a lot of information is entered into the system so that customer have all the information to make the right decision, and we can provide good customer experience. But that process was cumbersome, so we have utilized AI to make it super easy, sometimes as easy as like take a picture of the product, and it creates a listing for you, and then you go and modify whatever changes you have to make. So it has made super easy to list the product. Second is they're always very keen on understanding, hey, how do I grow my business, how do I make it, where can I improve, what are the areas for me to improve. So we have created AI, sort of assistant that can work with the sellers and to enable them to see where they are deficient, what could they do to grow their sales. So that is on that side. And then comes, sellers also want to know where to keep the inventory, how much inventory to keep, so that they reduce their shipment time, and they reduce their working capital, because you don't want to have a lot of stuff and just sitting idle. Working capital, they reduce the delivery time, and they reduce their shipping costs that comes on. In all those places, we have deployed machine learning and artificial intelligence to make it very efficient for the sellers and brands.
Mr. Saurabh, Amazon
Another
is.
point I would like to
Mhm.
mention that is that was all the seller facing or the back end. On the front end also,
Mhm.
we have done a lot of work. I mean, the most exciting part is Rufus, which is our digital shopping assistant, and more than crores of customers have already used it. There you can go and ask for recommendation, like if you want to gift someone, it can give you those recommendations. If you want to compare two different products, hey, this smartphone versus that one, it can compare and give you all the product. If you want to know what has been the historical prices of this product, it can tell you. It can help you in so many different ways to smoothen your customer's shopping journey. And so that is a big enabler. Another thing that is very important for Amazon is that customers have frictionless shopping experience, very convenient. And before Amazon Great Indian Festival, we launched literally hundreds of product features that make our website and our app much more, I would say, conducive for the customers to do frictionless shopping, more reliable, more trustworthy shopping.
Mr. Saurabh, Amazon is one of the biggest player in the e-commerce market, but competition is increasing, especially with quick commerce players around. What do you think will be Amazon's biggest differentiator in the market in the coming years?
See, our biggest differentiator, I believe, is our customer focus and customer obsession. That has what made Amazon Amazon. Um, so when we look at the overall ecosystem in India, we always believe that we want to offer the customer the broadest selection to the broadest or the to all customer segments across the country. So our focus has always been broad based. um, Having said that, obviously, as you mentioned, quick commerce does have there are customers who really want very fast delivery, and they are very focused on that. And for that, we have launched Amazon Now, which is our quick commerce offering, which is already operating in select pin codes in Delhi and Bangalore, and we are very excited by the customer response that we have achieved. But and we'll continue to expand that. Where we, it's all the signs are telling us that expand as fast as you can. Having said that, we'll continue to make sure that we offer our broadest selection, widest selection to 100% of the pin codes of the country, and we offer 1.7 million of our sellers the way. I mean, we always say that we want to transform how life and livelihood, and how India shops and buys. I think that that mission and that vision remains, and we are very determined and very long term focused in enabling that for our sellers, for our customers, and for our ecosystem partners.
Amazon now, as you said, is currently operational in some select pin codes in Delhi and Bangalore. What is the criteria for expanding coverage, and when can we expect the service to be rolled out in tier 2, tier 3 non metro cities as well?
See, at Amazon we don't don't project or tell what when we are, but you can expect very fast expansion. We are focused on currently offering the everyday essential need that are generally that is the most urgent need of the customers. And as I said, that the signs are very encouraging that customers are loving it, adopting it. We'll expand it very quickly, and more for more you'll have to wait.
Okay. Before we wrap up, Mr. Saurabh, last year you had made a commitment of enabling $80 billion worth of exports by 2030 from India. With 50% US tariffs into effect now, are you experiencing any impact on your operations?
See, those tariffs have come into effect very recently, so we have not seen any perceptible change. But one thing I want to, tell you that when we say export, it is not just export to United States. Amazon exports program enables sellers, whether they could be a tier two, tier three town small sellers, to sell across multiple countries, like 20 plus countries that Amazon exports export enables customers to, our global selling program enables customers to export their products to. So it's a very, again, big, when you are broad based, then you, no single country can affect it as much. So we remain committed to that $80 billion, enabling $80 billion by 2030, and we believe that, like, we have already, we are already ahead of on that trajectory. We'll go ahead and meet that commitment as well.